This is a big fish, actually. I don't want to say just another good fish. This is a big fish. But one of the things I want to point out with this fish on is how I reel a big fish when I'm trolling, because I'll tell you what, this is a dangerous point here. I mean, a lot of fish get lost right now. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to come up here and I'm actually going to turn down my speed a little bit. Now, I'm running my kicker speed on a dial, but when I've got a big fish like this, whether I hook it up or whether my partner in the boat says he's got a big one, I always slow it down. But I don't bring it to a dead stop, because if I do that, the fish can actually swim the other way on me the minute I do that. The main thing to remember when you're trolling crankbaits and you're trying to hook up a big fish is that when you do get him hooked up, you got to keep his mouth aimed toward you. Now remember, I'm going 2 miles an hour out here, so I don't want to crank it up and reel him real fast. You can see I'm just keeping his mouth turned toward me. This is a real big fish. If I actually try to reel too fast, all of a sudden I could have this fish going 4 miles an hour. You get a fish going 4 miles an hour and the odds of him hanging on are pretty low. This guy's getting close here and I'm going to have to be a little bit of an acrobat here and get to the net. But I want to get it back here and get ready, because this is a big fish. Now I'm actually going to get up on top here so that I can see him when he gets here. But as you can see, I mean, it's the same. Ooh, geez. Wait till you see this one. It's the same as I was talking about all the way in, though. Even as you get him close to the boat, it's just slow and steady. Let him decide what he wants to do. You can see him with a few head shakes here. Got to be getting close. Oh yeah, I just saw him. This kind of goes on a lot of people's walls. Look at him. He just hit the surface back here. I'm going to get him up here. I got to get him close. And again, you know, with the crankbait, you can see he's going to get mad here pretty quick. I don't want to let him go down and turn his head. I want to try to keep him up here on the surface. He's not quite as big as I thought, but he's all of 6 pounds. But you just keep him up here on the surface like this, even when his mouth is open like that. And usually you got a partner to help you net it. So hopefully I won't lose this doing what I'm gonna do here. Right into the net. Look at him. Oh man, he is just a dynamite. Well, ooh, you gotta be careful too with crankbaits. You see, I just kind of got my hand out of there. When he wanted to get upset, just get out of his way. Because you know what, you don't want to get yourself hooked. But boy, look at him. He hit a purple shadling, and I mean, look at this, look at the girth of that fish. That thing is just, he is just huge. So important though, when you're reeling that fish in, to understand, keep his mouth coming toward you, but then also do realize that you got to keep him moving, okay? Not too fast, not too slow. Keep his mouth toward you, stay in control. Fish like that will end up in your boat too. That's a dynamite walleye.